What up, everybody? Let me get to the spot. Hey, everybody, what is going on? This is day 99 of the 100-day challenge here on the Plan Your Greatness TV channel. And the hashtag today is Find It. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, you're always asking the question, how did I come up with the hashtag for today? Well, first and foremost, I want to say, for those of you that have either just liked the video or actually watched the video and been following for these 99 days, thank you for following. Tomorrow's going to be day 100, so I'm going to make a short video, but I'm also going to probably have a link somewhere in the comments to the longer video, because I'm gonna do a longer video to kind of recap, and I can't do it in 7 minutes, so I'm gonna have a longer video, and it may come in a couple of days after that, after I kind of get my thoughts and everything together. But yeah, it's been 99 days, and this has been an interesting journey, and I've learned a lot. A lot of things have happened. Something happened actually today that was another confirmation of just the journey that I'm on. As far as, I try to stay away from a lot of the terminology that I use when I'm talking to other people, like the term manifestation, because it doesn't make sense to people who aren't in that space. It's just like baseball terminology that I wouldn't use on here, that I would use when I'm talking to a former player who's played at a high level. There's just certain code words that you use, all the sports, all the disciplines. There's just code words that you use. You just don't use in regular conversations. But there was something that happened today that was a confirmation of things that can be created from an internal space. I'll just say it like that. And so I just kind of laughed about it, and it's something that I'm gonna be tapping into a little bit more. But find it. Where did we come with that word? Well, a couple of things that I've learned. I'm going to move fast right now because I want to get as much as I can in before the end of this 7 minutes. One, find it. One of the things that I found by doing different things was I found my superpower, which is something that didn't show itself when I was younger. And that superpower is I'm a much more engaging individual, to the point where my business partner calls my store the portal, because people don't just come into the store just to buy stuff. People come in that store to ask me questions, to hang out, to just kind of get some energy. There was a girl that said that she was looking for a store because she was in the Phoenix area going to a concert, and she was looking for a store, and then when she Googled it, 12 stores came up on the Google list, and the store that she was drawn to was our store. So that girl is actually a friend of mine now. She lives in Prescott, and so we keep in touch. But it was interesting how that happened. So the superpower is just me being able to interact with people. So I found that along that path. The other thing is, I really and truly have walked into that space of when I left prison, and I told myself that I was going to spend the rest of my life figuring this thing out. I am still on that path, but I'm doing well on that path. All right. Some of us need to be okay with telling ourselves that we've actually done well, pat ourselves on the back. Some people say you're bragging or whatever. I'm like, no. And it's not because I've come from such a tough place of when I left prison, I had nothing to where I am right now. It's that every moment that when you have a success, you have to celebrate. I have a cousin, Eric. Shout out to my cousin, Eric. He said that to me when I got out of prison. I think I had some small success. And he said, whether you buy yourself a piece of candy or you actually go out to dinner or something like that, he said, always celebrate your successes. He said it because I think what he was really saying is that you build that success muscle. Every time you have a success and you reward it, you train your body to respond favorably to success. Because what other people do on the flip side is when they have a failure, they repeat the idea, they talk about it, They tell everybody else about it. So what you are doing, you are building a failing muscle. See that? So I don't play that game. When I have successes, I celebrate it. When I do something well, I pat myself on the back, to build up that successful muscle. One of the movies, and I'll move through this quickly. One of the movies that I used to watch with my kids was Robots. There was a character in the movie that was voiced over by the guy Drew Carey, and one of his sayings in the movie was "Never try, never fail." And so I think a lot of people walk through life with that mindset that I'm never gonna fail at anything because I'm never gonna try. Now that spins us forward into that quote by, I think it's Franklin Delano Roosevelt or Theodore Roosevelt, where the man in the arena, where he says, he talks about how you got to give praise to the people that actually are in the arena, that are giving the effort. He didn't want to, you don't want to die never having tried and, not failed at anything because you didn't even try. Better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Something like that. So those are the things. But again, we want to always tap in to our imagination. We want to try things, because if you don't try things, you don't find things. So again, how you find your space is trying, going after it. Gary Vee said this. He said, if by the time you're 35 years old, if you haven't found your passion, you just haven't tried enough. I love that, because too many people are trying to base their life on this success by 25. In most cases, most people don't reach until they're 45. And then that's where, in the trying and the doing, you plan your greatness. All right? So I'm going to end it with what I end with every day, and that is plan your greatness. You know why? Because no one else will. See ya.